Previously in Beholder 2. Much suspense. That's exciting. Oh, Jesus, fuck! Exactly right. And my main goal is to find out which of our top officials truly serve the people and which ones bring shame upon the name of our great leader. That kind of information can be obtained only with the help of an insider. Oh shit! To achieve this, all we need to do— Oh my god! No! Okay, well, at least we didn't execute him either. That's good. I'm still bummed out about Maria. Good work, Evan. The country and the leader thank you. Yes, but I didn't even come close to solving the mystery of my father's death. That's where you are mistaken. You're one step away from it. What? How? I think that after today's success, the great leader will allow you a visit. Me? But what will I say to him? And what does the death of my father have to do with it? All in good time. When you receive your invitation, contact me. I'll explain everything. Hello, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to Beholder 2. And I am at a point of this game where I just need to grind. I cannot get rid of Horatio Newport. I tried. I really tried. I think that I might have made a mistake with the sequencing, or like the order of things in which I did them. I should have done the time travel quest, made sure that the robots or the clones don't rise up in the future, and then before busting the boss man's ass, I should have gone and told him about the Horatio inventing time travel, and then he would have removed Horatio away from there, and then I should have like what's the thing? Snitched on the boss mister. But I didn't, and now I don't have any means to get rid of Horatio, so I just need to fucking grind. I'll get back to you when I'm done. Alrighty. Now I can apply for the— what is it? Promotion! The Anonymous Trust Service welcomes you, Evan Redgrave. Apply for promotion. Congratulations, you served our country well. The wise leader has taken note of it. You've been promoted under the Workloads Increase program for exceptional employees. After you are promoted, you will no longer be able to access your workplace on this floor, and your authority will be reset. Are you ready to move up to the next floor? Yes, I am. Congratulations, you have access to floor 37 and something that was really fast. Wait, do I have all the Heimdall codes already? Yes, I do. I've all gathered all of those biometric safe boxes and have the Heimdall codes and all of that. So we'll go home. We'll call James. There we go. James, I've been promoted to the very top. Hot damn, Evan, finally! That's the best news I've heard since— I can't even remember the last time I've had such good news. Now what? What's our next move? Sorry to disappoint you, but I don't have a next move. We are entering a terra incognita. I have no idea what awaits us upon the top floor. Your father always fell silent when asked about it. I don't mean to be rude, James, but are you shitting me? I've worked all the way up to the top, and you don't know what I'm going to find there. You'll find answers, Evan. That I'm sure of. And this time, I'm coming with you. Your clearance allows you to bring visitors with you. You're one of the gods now. Thank you, James. Honestly, I'd feel better with you around. We won't leave a single question unanswered. Heimdall, death of your father, all the injustices perpetrated in the name of the leader. We'll find the answers to every question and hold the guilty accountable. Meet me near the elevator, Evan. I don't entirely trust James Cunningham either. Actually, the only person I've trusted fully in this whole game was was Hemnitz, and he went and died in the very beginning, so that's unfortunate. I am pretty sure Mr. James Mr. has... I don't know. He has an agenda of his own. Well, Evan, are you ready? I think so, James. Are you sure? Perhaps you still have some unfinished business in the ministry. Any promises you still have to keep? Nope. Go to the top floor. Something tells me that there's no going back once we step into that elevator. Yeah. I have no unfinished business. Well, I have some drugs to sell, but actually I don't have the drugs to sell, so... Yeah, let's go. Time to get some answers. Excellent, my boy. Let's go. Alrighty. Ooh, this is exciting. This is really exciting. Based on all the information that we've gathered, the Great Leader isn't a real person. He is an image created for the people. Ah! What? Wait a minute. Who are you? Who the fuck are you? George Hemnitz, so you didn't die! Hello, Evan. I don't remember Hemnitz's voice. Maybe it's like this now. Hemnitz, what the hell? What? How? Why? From your exclamations, it's hard to tell what you're more stunned by, Cunningham's tragic death or my own miraculous resurrection. I dare say both events are equally shocking to you, so I'll give you some time to have a look around. Okay, so I will look around then. So wait, now that I said that I trusted Hemnitz, maybe Hemnitz was never worth my trust anyway. Hello? What is this? Wrong password. Wrong password. Okay. So this is this kind of thing. I need passwords for that. And then there's this type of thing. Is there anything? And then let's just... Okay, George, talk to me. What the hell? I'm sure you figured a lot of things out as you scrambled your way to the top, but I imagine you still have a lot of questions. Ask away. We have plenty of time. Just please don't do anything stupid. I have enough rounds left in this gun to put you next to Cunningham 8 times over. Okay, who are you really? I'm George Hemnitz, and now, without any false modesty, I can say that I am the smartest member of the inner circle. So wait, James wasn't part of that. Yeah, James wasn't part of that. There was... Caleb, Evan's father, then the 3 bosses of the work floors, and Hemnitz inner circle. That's what we call the elite group of people who really govern this country. The rest all laughed at me. They saw my return to being a senior manager in the Citizens Appeal Department as a foolish flight of fancy. They even came up with a word for it, downshifting. But only there, down below, can you see all the vulnerabilities of the system? Only by pretending to be the one of the mere mortals could I find ways to access our other structures, such as the Internal Investigations Division. All it took was a little dirt scraped from the very bottom. Just 342 incoherent reports, a little indirect evidence of the rest of the inner circle being corrupt, 14 blurry photos to be exact, and that was it. James Adolphus Cunningham took the bait and started digging. Okay, your execution, how is it possible? You were executed. I saw you hanged. Well, that's... You weren't the only one who witnessed it, and that was the point. There was nothing supernatural about it. Bribes for the gods, climbing safety rig under my jacket, and a couple of clasps and a hook for the news. The real hard part was having to hang there without moving after that little show for the following 18 hours and 43 minutes. Why? You know, you seem like a smart man. You made your way to the top after all. And yet you still don't get some very simple things. Strange. And so the others think I'm no longer around. My rivals are more dangerous than yours, Evan. What rivals? Ferguson, DeSalvo, Weinberg. While I was dead, they were competing with each other, thinking that they didn't have to worry about anyone else behind their backs. Okay, inner circle, tell me. Me, Ferguson, DeSalvo, Weinberg, and your father. Yes, that's the whole inner circle. What about the wise leader? Doesn't he rule everything? No, he doesn't exist! Ha! Evan, are you really that much of a fool? That old Lord never ruled anything. It's been that way from the very beginning. What? Just wait, you'll still have a chance to chat with him today. And why not? You've definitely earned your audience. Okay, Cunningham, why did you kill him? Nothing personal. Cunningham played his part, and therefore it was time to remove him. He'd become waste material. And what was his part? He may have mentioned that he had a superior. I was that superior, although he never once saw me, and he received all his orders by telephone. I don't think he even guessed that the first circumstantial evidence he found on the inner circle also came from me. He used you, and I used him to eliminate my competitors and gain access to the Heimdall project through you. Okay, my father, was he involved? Your father worked on Heimdall. Not by himself, of course. He was a talented administrator and politician, but not scientist. He did achieve a real breakthrough. His team discovered how to completely block the signal for individual recipients. Without this, there would have been no point to the project. The entirety of powerful elite would be also under the influence of the signal. I, for one, didn't much fancy becoming a slobbering idiot, jumping through hoops for whoever standing at the control panel. Put simply, Heimdall is as much Caleb Redgrave's child as you are. And considering the fact that you and your father barely spoke to each other, I could not univocally say which one of you he loved more. Heimdall. What's the purpose of it? To control people, using repeater towers spreading throughout the city. You can't see it, sorry. 2,841 of them altogether connected to a signal network. If you adjust the wavelength properly and send a signal, you can make people do anything you like. What's more, it's possible to create more complex patterns and command different people to do different things. You can make ordinary people obey and not complain, make soldiers go to war, workers work. You can command everyone to be happy and they'll be happy. Horrifying thought. Or you can order everyone to voluntarily go to the nearest euthanasia center and free up some space. One way or another, each individual will become a link in one great chain, part of a self-sustaining system that sees everything and hears everything. That is Heimdall. Okay, what about the bosses? Why was it necessary to get me to deal with the bosses? As I said, I needed someone to help get rid of my competitors. Let's discuss how well that went. Ferguson, I don't know why you decided to let that idiot remain free. Did he bribe you with a swimming pool full of caviar and women? The man has no imagination whatsoever. I thought better of you. Well, I just, couldn't figure out how to install the fucking security camera. Sorry. As for DeSalvo, a pure psychopath who should have been put down like a rabid dog a long time ago. Of course, I can't say I haven't gotten my hands dirty from time to time, but I believe that violence should be justified and functional. The things he did were inexcusable and unforgivable. You did everyone a favor by putting an end to it all. And as for Weinberg, things got out of hand with that clown and his clones. Let him see what an ideal society truly looks like. You were right not to get swept up in his ideas. We'd be heading for a future overrun with clones otherwise. I think it's only fitting that he serves as biomaterial to help create the clones he loved so much. And as for where that leaves us, it didn't quite go as smoothly as I'd imagined, but you get what you get, isn't that right? You can look at it in different ways. Not all of the inner circle have been eliminated. Now that doesn't sound very positive, now does it? I like to think differently. Part of the inner circle has been eliminated. Not bad, of course, but you could have done better, Evan. Yeah, I know. Well, how did my father die? Did you kill him? I'll make no secret of the fact that Caleb posed a problem for us all. What he was developing had a potential to not just shake the scales of power. Heimdall was capable of simply smashing the scales into dust, and opinions on the matter differed. Some didn't believe that such a project could actually be completed. Some wanted to wait until development was finished so that they could take it for themselves. And some were quite content with the current balance of power. But then the first test exceeded the wildest expectations. It was 100% effective, but your father, and this was a surprise, suddenly grew a conscience. So you all had him killed. Who was the one who did it? You? I think he was just trying to protect you. None of us had any qualms about harming each other's families, after all. You won't believe me, of course, and why should you? But your father jumped out of that window himself. You're right, I don't believe a word of it. You don't have to believe it. You can watch the surveillance camera footage yourself, from the terminal. The password is Icarus. Haha, thank you. I will. Okay. So now... Great job, Red Brave. Real breakthrough. I won't let you bastards have Heimdall. You'll all make things worse. To hell with you. You protected your son. We understand and respect that. But you didn't do anything to protect yourself. How long do you think you will last on my table? You've got to jump off cliffs all the time and build your wings on the way down. What? Isaac, what is it talking about? Oh, this music is awesome. Okay, so he did actually jump up himself. But... they were kind of threatening him. Also, can I check the other thing? Do I need a new password word for that? Okay, yeah, I do need a new password. Let's keep chatting. Us two. I'm sure you figured a lot of things out as you scrambled your way to the top, but I imagine you still have a lot of questions. Ask away. Yes. Why am I here? I understand all of that, but what does it have to do with me, damn it? The threat of the death of his son would have been enough to get Caleb to give up and hand over access to the first person to get to you. So, he was clever about it. He tuned Heimdall to your biometrics, DNA and vital signs. Then, he killed himself. So you are the only person in the world who can activate the program. But why he stashed the boxes with launch codes all over the ministry, which again, only you can open, I do not quite understand. So you have to be alive, healthy and calm. That is, not in pain or under stress, to launch Heimdall. That's why you were entrapped to this office right away. That's why the boss of each floor tried, let's say, to draw you into their orbit of their interests. Okay, father's first letter. You wrote it, right? Let's just say I edited it a little. The original was much more voluptuous. Caleb described the inner circle, Heimdall and his plans in detail. But the phrase, "don't trust anyone," belongs to him. You should have listened to your father, Evan. I should have known. You're right about that. I even thought back then, does this guy really have no questions? Like, why the hell Dad is writing in riddles instead of just telling everything like it is? By the way, you know how to keep secrets, Evan. You didn't tell Cunningham about me. Not that it matters, but I am pleased that you fulfilled my request. Finish that trip down memory lane and let's get down to business. Okay, what do you want? Each of the bosses wanted something. What about you? Me? What do you think I want? Something tells me that a person whose mind could weave such a plan to eliminate competitors doesn't simply want to enjoy the power. Well, Cards on the table, right? Spit it out. I've been here for many years, in this muddy pool of yours that you call great state, for some unfathomable reason. What could be so great about such colossal amount of shit? You're like maggots crawling around in the garbage, incapable of imagining anything better. What use is your freedom if you don't know what to do with it? You yourself gave it up to a handful of wicked people many years ago. And it would have been fine if you only poisoned your own lives, but you've built everything around the fact that someone else is to blame. Everything from economics to demographics is tied to a war with your neighbors, who also are responsible, it turns out, for your inability to go and do something about it. Oh my god, you're a mole! A Borean? I've forgotten who I am over the years, but I have not forgotten what I want to end this damned war that continues to take so many lives. That is why I'm here, Evan. I want to use Heimdall to stop this meat grinder, so that your people and my people can safely build our happiness. You said that the wise leader doesn't decide anything. Oh yes, you have quite an opportunity to see the great fair leader exactly how he really is. If you're going to weep in disappointment, don't do it too loud. There's a button in the terminal. The password is organic vegetable. You'll appreciate the joke soon enough. Wait a minute now. Was there in the very beginning... Oh shit, I had to go back and watch my own videos, goddamn. But was there in the very beginning possibility to say something about Hemnitz to Cunningham? And if so, could that have saved Cunningham from being shot in the head? It probably could. And I'm guessing that in the end I need to decide what do I do with the Heimdall code. Do I give them to Hemnitz or do I, like, what? Okay, great leader. Oh, so he is a real person. No, wait, is he a real person? Is that a puppet or is that... the wise leader? Okay, so he is alive, but bit of a... yeah, in a coma, I guess. Hello? Hello? Is that you, Caleb? No, you look a lot like him. I'm his son. I have so many questions for you. I don't even know where to start. I'm sorry to disappoint you, young man, but I don't know very much. I will have something to ask of you, but that's for later. In the meantime, ask your questions. If I can, I will answer. Inner Circle. Do you know about the Inner Circle? Do you even know what's going on in the Ministry? I have no idea what you're talking about. These people don't really ask for my opinion. And why would they? What? You're the wise leader. And what does that mean? The wise leader is an image, nothing more. You're the father of the nation, the leader of the great state, the conscious might and honor of our era. Ugh. I want to tell you a story. It's hard to believe, but once, very long time ago, I was a teenager. Fantasy books were incredibly popular at the time, kind of like fairy tales for adults. Have you ever read anything like that? Those kind of books are banned. They say that every citizen must build a real life, not live in fantasies. Well, when I was young, these books were everywhere, and the hardest part of finding good stories among all the hardest part was finding the good stories among all the rest. My friend told me the simplest way of identifying the bad ones. You have to read the description in the back, and if you come across a sentence containing more than 3 words that starts with a capital letter, the book is most likely rubbish. This technique still works almost 100% of the time. Memo to self. I hope you now understand why I'm quite sick and tired of all these wise leader, conscious minds, and so on. Okay, why don't you do anything? So you just lie here while injustice happens all around you, in your own name. What can I do? I've long been tired, just a tired old man who can't even move more than 100 steps away from these machines. Would you like to hear how I became the voice leader? I was an aspiring theater actor when the revolution started. I mostly played small parts. The most humiliating experience I ever had was portraying a corpse for 3 hours. Seems ironic now, doesn't it? So the revolutionaries stormed the theater during one of those shows and shot dead every actor for worshipping bourgeois values. They left me alone, seeing as I was already acting dead. A week later, I encountered them again on the street. They were shocked. They must have remembered my face. Then someone yelled, "It's a miracle!" And before I knew it, I was put on a pedestal to give a speech. Either out of fear or relief, I got carried away with it. Turns out I was great at making rousing speeches. Within a fortnight, I was the face of the revolution. And as you can guess, it became my job to speak someone else's words from the stage, inspiring and motivating others. I was a nobody, and I remained a nobody. Just an echo. At least now I don't have to play dead anymore. As you can see, I already look much deader than any corpse. What is all this? Why are you here? What are those organs in the tubes? I'm over 100 years old. They continue to transplant failing organs into me and keep me hooked up for life support. The worst thing is, nobody cares what I want. When they don't need me, they put me in an induced coma. When they do need me, usually to record yet another propaganda video, they raise me from the dead. Why? Wouldn't it be less trouble to use lookalikes? We had those for a while. But they all wanted something. Money, women, or just to get drunk all the time. After a couple of unfortunate incidents, it was decided to just go back to the one person who already accepted his faith long ago. I'm not blind. I'm easily replaceable. They just don't want to go to the effort. One request. You said you had one request for me. I understand that asking this from a stranger is too much, but there might be no other chance. I'm so tired. I'm sick of myself. So many years have passed, and I'm still the same soulless talking machine. I want you to kill me. What? Kill me. I beg you. Stop this meaningless agony. After all, so many people have been deprived of their organs to support my life. And I'm just a scratched up turntable playing the same record over and over again. Unplugging me is pointless. Those life supports have a great many safeguards. Just take a pillow. Kill me, friend. Do the right thing. End my suffering. Okay, I wonder if I die as well. Very well, wise leader. I will help you. I am sorry. Not at all. May your hands be steady. Please know you're doing me a great kindness. I hope we don't get too graphic with this, and I also wonder what Heimnitz is about to do with me here. Okay, that didn't look too bad, but yeah, I'm feeling very conflicted about this. Okay, I can't go click him anymore. And you just let me kill him. You're a weird person. I'm sure you figured out a lot of things as you scrambled. Yes, I did. Just please don't do anything stupid. I have enough rounds left in this gun. Well then, Evan, it is time to do what you've spent so much time working towards. Now you launch Heimdall and hand control over to me. And don't try anything funny. I still have the revolver. I can live without Heimdall. You can't live without your head. Do I have a choice here? Shit, I don't want to give Heimdall to you. Okay, what is happening? Oh, there is a force field. You can't get to me. You can't get to me, fucker. Ha! Wow, it's some kind of force field. Father even thought of that. Now I can really make my own choice. Welcome to the Heimdall control system. Congratulations on gaining administrator privileges, Evan Redgrave. You have 250 codes for protocol changes. The maximum is 250. Select required protocol. Oh! Connect independent circuits. Isolate Heimdall at administrator. Happiness for all. Free of charge. God mode. You've got to jump off cliffs all the time and build your wings on the way down. Wait, okay. This I can probably do some... Like this add an administrator, I could add Hemnitz if I wanted to. I don't. Happiness for all, free of charge. God mode is probably I can make everyone do whatever I want. This will make everyone happy, I guess. You've got to jump off cliffs all the time and build your wings on the way down. There is something very ominous and something like fatal in this sentence. So I'm gonna go with dust. The content of the protocol has been hidden by a previous administrator. Initialize this protocol. Yes! Protocol initialized. Playing the preset phrase. You've made the right choice, son. I'm proud of you, and I love you very much. Protocol loaded.
A low pulsating hum drawing through the city, filling the air, boring into every mind and bending every single person to its mechanical will. Men,
wait, what did I do?
Adults and children, rich and poor.
What did I do?
In just a few minutes, the entire population submitted to Heimdall's power. From then on, people thought, felt, wished, and did only what was required of them.
Wait, what?
You can't force a person to be happy against their will, but what if you forcefully give
I
them
gave them free will.
What if you instill in them a single thought? From now on, you make your own decisions and take responsibility for your own actions. Could it bring about peace? The inhabitants of Helmer were the first to become truly independent. Even though their lives weren't perfect, their choices were often far from ideal, and the consequences of these choices were painful. But they had their own choices, their own happiness, and their own mercy.
Okay.
The ministers, all of them were executed. The monstrous and useless bureaucratic apparatus was gradually dismantled, and the ministry building was turned into a museum dedicated to senseless
So I basically
cruelty.
launched yet another revolution.
Evan became a full-fledged member of the new society. When asked about what happened in the last days of the great state, he would only smile and stay silent.
How about my family?
He had no wish to recall his time spent in the ministry or the nightmares that he witnessed and took part in. Evan lost himself in real work and finally reunited with his family.
Okay, good. That's nice.
Until the very end of his life, he tried to erase from his memory the faces of his superiors and colleagues, wishing fervently that he could stop hearing military marches in the distance and the roar of 1,000 voices chanting, "All hail the wise leader."
Okay, that was it. That was it. There were still many different possibilities how to conclude this in the very end, but I'm happy with this one. The people of the state got their freedom, got truly free, and the oppression and the that, whatever the fuck that state was ended. Oh my This was a great game. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, yeah, there were some places like if you failed some of the quests, like in the earlier stage where I didn't know how to install the goddamn security camera in Ferguson's office, so then I had to grind myself the authority points, and also right there in the very end I did things in the wrong order, and so again I just had to do the work to get forward. Those grindy bits were a bit boring, a bit frustrating, a bit tedious, but then again I think it's good that even if you fail the missions, even if you fail the quests, you can still progress the game, and it takes more time, but it's still like possible to get to the very end, and also it's possible to get to the very end without killing anyone, without stabbing anyone in the back, without losing your sleep, or without feeling like a complete garbage of a person, if you just, you know, do the work and grind yourself up there. But oh yeah, this was great. This was great. There were many very powerful, very emotional, very shocking moments, and like what happened in the game, I feel it did affect me as a person, and it was a very powerful experience. And there are, yeah, obviously very like different ways to get through this, different ways to progress, and right there in the end there was very different types of decisions to make, so I liked it. I liked this a lot. I also enjoyed Beholder 1, the original Beholder game, but that was, I don't know, I just sucked at it somehow. I don't know, maybe I should get back to it and try to play it again now, or maybe not, I don't know. I got this, basically I did get to an end in there, even though it was a lot earlier than I thought it would be. And I also, like, compared to Beholder 1, this one, I don't really remember what was the, like, was there an actual end game, actual objective, actual goal in the first game. This one had a clear goal, what we worked towards. In the first game I think it was just, you know, do the work, and there was really no, at least I don't think there was any like ultimate goal in that one. But this one had, I like this. I really did like this, and I do recommend Beholder 2. There, even, yeah, this playthrough looked like this. There are different ways to play this through and make this your own experience, and, you know, be a complete asshole or just help everyone or whatever. And I should stop rambling right now. But good work, Beholder 2. Good work, developers. This was amazing, and I really liked it. And yeah, thank you for making this game. This was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah, this was Beholder 2. Thank you all so much for watching this. Thank you all for watching the series. If you liked it, let me know. I hope you're all having a great day, and I will see you again next time.